she met him, and she was convinced that it should be him, because he does speak French, even though he's got a slight accent.
So everybody's here for the film by My Wen. The whole crew is with us in Cannes this evening. And there's My Wen. She's hustled out of her car, rushing over to sign some autographs. The film director, she's a regular here. There's Johnny Depp also in the crowd, but My Wen is here. Police was her film in 2011 in the official selection. There's Pierre Richard, the French actor, which you can see there, a hero of French comedy films in the 80s. And I don't know if you saw some pictures up there with the posters with Johnny written on them. Everyone's here for Johnny Depp, and he's playing the game there, signing autographs. There's Pascal Gregory, who's also in the film. There's an impressive cast in this film. Noah Milovsky, Pierre Richard, India Air also. Pascal is a really famous actor here in France, played a lot in the Chiron films, in Queen Margot. But here we have My Wen signing autographs and doing selfies. My Wen on one hand, Johnny Depp on the other. Everything's fine. There was a bit of a controversy during the film, during the shoot. Some people said it, well, everyone has their own version. My Wen said that they had a few cultural differences to overcome, her and Johnny Depp. But that working with an American is not like working with French actors. For example, she was told never to go and knock on Johnny's dressing room door. She did it once. And but never again. There we have Johnny Depp and Pierre Richard. What a contrasting photo for us here at the 76th Cannes Film Festival. Amazing when you think that this is the film festival for all types of film, because Pierre Richard has been in a lot of comedy films from the 70s and 80s, along with François Perrin in all of the Weber films. And here he is starring alongside Johnny Depp today. Isn't that amazing? So Jeanne Dubarry is the story of the woman of that name. Jeanne Vaubernier, that was her name when she was born. She wanted to go up the social ranks. She used her feminine charms to get there. She was a courtesan. And her lover, the Count of Dubarry, made sure she met the king. And she became the king's mistress. My King, Mon Roi, was the title of the Mai Wen's film, which she made in 2010, which won the Best Actress Award for Emmanuelle Becot, who was acting alongside Vincent Cassel for that film. So DNA was another film by Mai Wen. It was released in 2020. There we have all the photographers. I think Mai Wen chose this music for their ascension up the red carpet. Should we stay, or should I stay, or should I go? There's Pierre Richard. India hair there, bobbing around to the music. Mai Wen, Johnny Depp, talking to the son of Mai Wen, who also acts in the film. Diego Lefort is his name. Hanging onto his mum's hand, nice and tightly. So he has really embraced the project too. Mai Wen wanted to do this for 7 years. It's taken her 7 years to bring the film to Cannes. And the film Marie Antoinette by Sofia Coppola gave her the inspiration to do it. And Mai Wen said that she too would like to do something similar. She read all about the subject and managed to make her own film. So the crew from the team moving forward. Benjamin Laverne is there with Pierre Richard and Johnny Depp at my one. We have Pascal Grégory Melvin Poupeau, another great actor who we've seen in Cannes many, many times, of course, working with the Depp brothers last year. There's the son of Maïwenn, Diego Le Fur, Pierre Richard, Benjamin Leroy. It's great to see this crew. Maïwenn with this film is going to be released in France tomorrow. And also it's being screened this evening, especially in many movie theatres. There's been quite a lot of talk about pressure between Johnny Depp and Maïwenn. Maïwenn put everyone straight and said that when we had to tell Johnny it was time to get ready for his set, I went and knocked on the door, and that was something which must not be done. He explained to me that must not be done, and it didn't happen again. So that was just a cultural difference, and it's all water under the stream now. Water under the bridge, rather. So there we are. Johnny Depp used a coach so that his French sounded appropriate for the 17th century. He, of course, lived for some time with Vanessa Paradis, so speaks French, but he really wanted to learn French, and specifically French from the 17th century, so that he would be convincing in his role. Maïwenn has brought 5 films to Cannes, 4 as a director, 1 as an actor. Johnny Depp has brought 9 films to Cannes. Johnny Depp there on your screen. He's worked on many, many projects. He became known with Cry Baby, the film, and Maïwenn says that she fell in love with Johnny Depp when she watched Cry Baby. Johnny Depp has also been here with The Dead Man by Jim Jarmusch and The Brave, his own film, with Marlon Brando. There we have Alexander Stucker on the right, who also acted in other films. Another one in the selection, in fact, a first film with Virginie Efira, playing the role of a social worker that may run off with the child of the person, or the character played by Virginie Efira. So Maïwenn's taken her glasses off so we can see her lovely eyes. So these actors you will have seen many times before in many films. Melvin Poupeau was a member of the Golden Camera jury in 2015, and he has brought 15 films to Cannes, including the Raoul Ruiz one, who was in 1996 with Chiara Mastroianni, who is the mistress of the ceremony this evening. And so he said that red carpet was one of his strongest memories, because he was alongside Marcello Mastroianni on the red carpet. When you've been on the red carpet with Marcello Mastroianni, how could you not want to become an actor? He was only 9 at the time, Melvin Poupeau, but it was an inspiration for him. Maïwenn's son is standing next to her. His name is Diego Le Fur. To justify her choice of making the film Jeanne de Paris, Maïwenn said that the character was a fabulous loser who was an inspiration to her, and she could identify with the character. And she said there are some similarities between herself and the character. Maïwenn started her career in L'été meurtrier when she was just a child. She was with the young Isabelle Adjani, of course, also. And, of course, with Luc Besson. She's an amazing filmmaker, always uses several cameras, which is quite a challenge for